I'm Leslie Combamal, cinema siren, guiding film lovers through a sea of celluloid. This week, Muppets Most Wanted, directed by James Bobbin, who also did the 2011 The Muppets, the reboot. And this time, it's a caper that goes across Europe with co-stars Tina Fey, Ricky Gervais, and Ty Burrell. The focus is more on the Muppets themselves, with the characters that are human just playing the co-stars. There is a host of cameos that parade through the movie, which is a lot of fun. And why don't we hear a few of the stars and co-stars talk a little bit about the movie and why they enjoyed being in it and what makes it so much fun.
That's what's so fantastic about the Muppets. You know, the guys you see on screen, those are the guys in real life. I mean, Kermit's always who he is. That's why he's such a great role model, you know? He's just this, I mean, he's like this hugely famous frog. And the Electric Mayhem, the greatest rock band in the world, those guys are they're just regular guys. I mean, they're just like you'd expect them to be, you know? So they're always off jamming together. And, you know, Kermit's just being Kermit, keeping us all together. Although I will say that Kermit hasn't been around as much. You know, I haven't really been working with him yet because we haven't shot the scenes that take place in the Gulag. So the scenes we've been shooting are all with Constantine, who, quite frankly, gives me the willies. Is it getting colder in here? Maybe we shouldn't talk about Constantine so much.
I am world's most dangerous frog. Yes, I escaped from Gulag and put Kermit Frog in my place. Because I am very clever. I use number 2 to help me find crown jewels. We fool the Muppets into thinking I am Kermit Frog. And I cannot tell you the rest. You'll have to wait to see movie, yes?
I would say that. I would say that there certainly is a romantic feel to traveling all over Europe in a story.
Well, any time you have moi and Kermit in a movie, there's going to be some romance.
Something that resembles romance, yes. Tying the knot. Tying the proverbial knot. I've always been lousy at tying knots. Never learned how to do that exactly.
Yeah, they always seem to fall apart.
I'm all fingers.
Kermit is so cute. He's so cute. And, you know, Frog has been my lucky charm all my life. So I have a little crush on Kermit. But I love Miss Piggy too. She's wonderful and she's a big heart and she's so sensitive and she's beautiful.
As most of my fans know, I am playing the part of Kermit the Frog. It is a role I was born to play. It's kind of an expansion on my own character. As you will note, I'm really not wearing any costume at all. It makes it very easy on the budget. I get my collar dry cleaned about twice a week. I have a couple of them. You know, stuff like that. Now, in terms of makeup, it does take some time in the mornings. I have to take the shine off, you know, being a frog. It can be a problem with all the lights. I reflect a lot of light. So, you know, just dull down the old wetness, keep the moisture to a minimum, and move forward. Constantine is sort of the world's most famous villain, and he's very notorious, which means people write notes about him. And he's kind of the bad guy of the movie. He speaks with this strange sort of mid-European accent, nothing at all like me. He's a little like me. You will notice his collar is a bit different. He's a little stubbier, slight shade of green difference. But actually, he's a little slimier than I am.
Well, it's about me and Constantine infiltrating those gullible Muppets.
They are so gullible.
And
we are going to pin crime on them.
Yeah, and I pretend that I really think they're brilliant and I want to manage them and take them on a world tour. But really, it's just to get close to things like bank vaults.
That is right.
And the crown jewels.
This is part of big nefarious plan.
Yeah. That's what happens when two master criminals come together to work out. You know, we're working together.
That is right.
In the movie, this is.
Yes.
In real life, we're sort of friends.
Yes, we are friends.
We're Hollywood chums, aren't we?
That is right. We are Hollywood chums.
It's easy for you to say.
No.
Right. Okay. So, but yeah, in the movie, we're sort of at each other's throat, aren't we? Like,
that is right. That is a good rivalry.
Yeah. What?
Good rivalry.
Yeah.
Hard
Rivalry.
to say. There's so many
Yeah,
words.
yeah, I know, yeah. Tongue-tied.
A little bit.
Yeah. But in real life, I've loved the Muppets for about 35 years. But when I met this guy, I hadn't met before we did this movie together.
No.
He is now my favourite Muppet of all time.
Yes.
And one of my best pals, really.
I think so.
Well, I'm one of your.
You are really only human that I interact with.
Yeah, I'm your only friend. You don't really.
No.
I
do not let people in easily.
I know. That's because he's had a really hard upbringing. He was born in a pond in Russia. One of 800 siblings.
Yes.
Many
All
of
of my tadpole brothers and sisters were eaten by fish.
Yeah. Do Al Pacino.
Al Pacino in Godfather 3.
Your favourite movie?
Yes, my favorite.
It's the best of them.
It is the best of the Godfather series.
Well, any sequel.
You could only... It's a standalone.
Sequels get better and better and better, like Rocky 6.
And this is him.
Yeah.
I get out of there, and then they pull me back inside. Because it is called, presumably.
She's very funny as Nadia, who runs the gulag. Has a little bit of a crush on Kermit the Frog, and doesn't let me get away with anything. Like, if only there were no Nadia, Escapo would finally escape. Tina Fey's got a lot to answer for.
I have been a fan of the Muppets since I was a little girl, of the Muppet Show and all the original Muppet movies. And then I really, really liked the sort of reboot movie that Disney did a few years ago. I thought it was really good, and I took my daughter to see it, and she really liked it. And so I was just thrilled to be asked to be part of continuing on the tradition.
Ah, Tina Fey, yes. Tina Fey, I like, yes. She has little taser gun that I enjoy from time to time.
Miss Piggy and I only shot one day together at the very end of the movie on the roof of the Tower of London. And when my character enters and she realizes that Kermit and I know each other, she did shoot me a hot bacon look of death. Sizzling bacon dagger.
What's it like working with the human cast? You mean like Ty Burrell, Tina Fey, Ricky Gervais? Ricky Gervais is human, right? Yes, well, I actually prefer working with humans. Yes, or at least other actors with opposable thumbs. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, they can open doors by themselves, they can pick up props. It just makes life a lot easier.
It's such an honour to be involved and come in and say one line. It just feels amazing. And to get to work with Sam the Eagle, who is my acting hero, is possibly my greatest day in the sunshine.
Well, Kermit and I have been having an ongoing conversation for a very long time now about how to raise the culture and dignity of the Muppets. I've decided that it is a pointless cause.
Well, one of my favorite parts of the film that I got to do was the running of the bulls, and Salma Hayek worked with me on that. It was really fantastic, although she's a little bit the worse for wear. But she's healing.
While this doesn't have the emotional weight of the 2011 The Muppets and doesn't have a song like Man or Muppet, which stuck in your head for days and days, it still has a lot of wit and fun, and it has that multi-layered aspect of a lot of the Disney films where it's good for kids and it's good for adults, and it's just, you know, an enjoyable 2 hours at the movie theater. So I give this movie 3.5 stars. I actually recommend going to see it. Perfect timing for the coming of spring, and I think you'll enjoy it. So go check it out. This is Cinema Siren, and go find a new favorite film. Cinema Siren!